Welcome back to the channel, as it has been a long time and I am now home in Massachusetts for the off season, essentially until I go to Florida. But I'm filming this about a month after I filmed this video, and I would just like to give a quick shout out to my sister and my buddy Tom Cole. My sister and Tom just worked together to build my new YouTube intro, which you are about to see. And I just want to say thank you to Tom for the soundtrack. We'll be using that in the channel from here on out in certain spots that feels right. And also to my sister, who also designed the wrap of my van. She put the other clips to put the new YouTube intro together, and I hope everybody enjoys it. But this is a special video for me, and I hope that you guys appreciate it as much as I did. And the YouTube channel is now back in full force. So off season, here we come. YouTube grind, back at it. Fall is definitely here. It is a crisp day here in Massachusetts, and I have to say I have been enjoying my downtime, and I'm excited to get you guys some more content, but I wanted to make sure that the new intro is coming in strong. So shout out to Tom, shout out to my sister Breezy, and always shout out to Coach Broad, my editor, for creating the product that we have together. And thanks to my team, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. I stand here today about to show you one of the most special places in all of New England disc golf. The very first course, I believe, built in the state of New Hampshire, designed by the Steady Ed himself. And it also has come around to be my very first professional win back in 2017. I beat John Williston in a 6-hole playoff. And every year they have this tournament, but the course is only open for 3 days a year for this one weekend because it's on a private property. The owner named John Hunt. Shout out to John. Thank you for letting us come back every year on this weekend just for the one event. But I'm about to play my first round here since the day I won, and I just couldn't be more excited. But let's give you a little taste of what the course is gonna look like. As you can see, very old Mach 3s. They got a creek running through. This is hole 18 coming down the stretch, but we got people throwing in, but very beautiful creek. Doesn't get any better. And my buddy Corey is actually going to be joining us for the round today. Corey is one of the OG guys that I met in the sport. He was the guy that I idolized way back in the day when I was just a no-name am, and he was just the guy that could rip a disc as far as I've ever seen one go. So really cool to see us come full circle, and now Corey and I get to link up again in the future, and just can't wait to show this video off for you guys. But time to get to throwing. There we got a slub shot from Ben. He's gonna throw it in. Oh, good try. I would just like to take a second here to just kind of examine what a really, really old Mach 3 looks like. They typically have the nubs always, but the oldest Mach 3s only have the 1-layer tray. Typically you see them have an extra lip now. But the funny thing is that they're so old that this ring at the bottom literally doesn't even hold any chains anymore. It's just a big, I don't know, big mess of chains in there. But somehow they catch, in my opinion, they somehow almost catch better than the Mach 3s that are made in nowadays manufacturing. But just crazy. These are as vintage as it gets, and it is an absolute treat of the New England disc golf scene. All right, we're headed to the first tee, and I just need to show you what hole 1 looks like because it basically speaks to the entire course. This is the tee pad right here, natural of course, very old tee sign. But basically all you do is jump a putt right to there, and then you got a little bit of work to do up the hill. But the gang is all here. We got Pete Bean. In 2015, when I played this tournament for the first time, Pete and I met. We played against each other in the Friday night doubles, which is about to happen in about an hour and a half. And I don't know, I feel like it's very on brand for Pete to be back. And Corey Johnson, who, like I said, is one of the people that I got to hang out with the most when I first got into the sport. But we're having a full throwback round today. It's good to be back in Massachusetts or New England, and good to be back at one of the hidden gems here. That is an OG Mach 3 catch right there. Nice putt, Pete.
Thank you.
All right, Corey, clean it up. Easy. easy makes when you are putting on the oldest baskets ever made. They just somehow dial you in. They only let you see chains. Go in. Ooh. So this early stretch of the course is near and dear to my heart because when I first went to the playoff in 2017, the playoff loop was 18 and then hole one until we finished and found a winner. And this is the first stretch of holes that I ever had to, buckle down and really, close out a win. He's throwing, it's up, it's into the trees, and he's going to be putting for par. But it's just funny because back then, when I was in the playoff, I was just focusing on not bogeying. And, obviously 5 years down the line, better player, more experienced, not bogeying. I would like to not bogey the entire round now. Easy. One of the coolest parts about this course is how they don't have the public running through year round. So all the moss and the wildlife really kind of perseveres. And it is really, it's just very unique because typically the best disc golf courses in any area are going to get trampled just by natural foot traffic. But a place that's secluded to the public besides 3 days a year, has the opportunity to let nature take over a little bit, and it just makes it real special. But we are actually on the hole that I won the playoff on, which you throw from back there around this corner. And then even though it's only a par 3, I threw like a perfect drive here, and you still got to go that much farther. That is old New England style disc golf at its finest.
Does that drop off on the back?
It doesn't matter if you throw it in the basket.
20 after.
Ooh.
It drops off there.
Good shot.
It's close.
I gave him that P2. And he's already aced with it before. Oh, wow, what a skip. We're out here, just ran into Evan.
What's up, guys?
Stat Mando. You probably know him from the Nick and Matt show or just being around on the Pro Tour, but what do you think of Hunts?
Dude, this is old school. I haven't seen anything quite this old school. That's my words. It's its own special thing.
I think this is like in the top, like the first 10 courses I ever played too. So
really?
Like it's old school for me
Yeah.
and for just
Wow.
the general disc golf scene.
Yeah,
but
a lot of, beautiful New England woods. This is so thick, and this is what we all talk about. So good to play a classic. First time here.
Nice to see you. Good luck.
Got some Glow-Z stat zones. You can get them on infinitedisc.com. Just search Stat Mando. Got some sweet plastic.
Awesome.
Yes.
Oh, he loves
That
it.
could be it.
Wow. All right, so we made it to hole 8. And hole 8's very special for me because in 2016, I actually didn't even get into the event off the wait list, but I did follow the AM1 lead card, and Jimmy Scanlon aced this hole coming down the stretch to win the tournament by 1 stroke. So this is dedicated to Jimmy Scanlon. Even if it doesn't go in, it's dedicated to him. But I might have just done it. Drop. Oh, right over the top. All right, that's a small apology to Jimmy Scanlon. I'm not as good as Jimmy, but I'm almost as good. Just have to settle for birdie. But that's just the beauty of this course because it is the perfect example of something that I've been preaching for a while now, which is that you do not have to have distance included for a course to be difficult. Obviously, disc golf courses, the farther it goes, the harder it is to get it to be accurate and whatnot. But you just don't need it if you have trees and dense woods and elevation. And this course just really, really hits the nail on the head when it comes to that. We're now on hole 9, which is one of my personal favorites on the course just because how can you not? We tee off from back there across the road, and then the fairway just gently does a little wooded fairway bend to the right. What a dream of a basket location right there. And obviously have to give the quick shout out to Carly Sharon. This was her very first ace. I believe it was 2016 or 15, but what a dream of an ace that would be to get this one. And What more to add to the equation than a beautiful creek with some nice mossy rocks around the green. Walking up to this green, this one's pretty inaccessible, but it's definitely one of the most scenic fairways on the course, especially with the water running through it. And that is just, how much better can it get? As far as someone who has designed their own course in their backyard, it's just a dream to have the natural amenities like a creek and, I don't know, just the elevation. Welcome to New England. 211 feet, pure uphill. That is what I'm talking about. It's time to ace it. You guys gonna ace it? Who's
I hope
acing?
so. I'm gonna give it a shot.
All right, let's try. Got
It's
it.
a fairly easy sit. That's the thing.
Well, after a long hike up the hill, the FD3 ace run is basically parked. What a hike. I believe this is hole 15, and we are due for another Jimmy Scanlon shout out because the day before his ace that I talked about earlier on hole 8, he aced this hole, hole 15, in practice. And I'm pretty sure he had 2 aces in 2 days. And he won the tournament in M1. So, always keeping the good memories up top here. Go in the basket. Wow, what a shot. Oh, too far.
Good for longs. Very nice.
Yeah, parked it. That Mando, hashtag.
Let's go.
We made it to hole 18, the most iconic hole in the entire course. And when I was 17, I blew a 1-stroke lead to go to a playoff. So I'm gonna park this to prove that I'm a better player than I was 5 years ago. Nice. This is my drive. And you know what they say, what good is a clutch drive without a clutch putt? Dad putt. You know what? That was a close try. We're gonna try again. Nope. Shanked it. What? That's all right. You're not gonna make them all. And I'm just happy to be here. Happy to be playing this course, and happy that this weekend of the only time you're ever allowed to play this course happened to be the 3 days that I was home without a tournament going on. Thank you to Evan, Pete, and Corey for joining. I hope you guys enjoyed their highlights and their camera work. I appreciate their camera work, but we'll go check out the castle. So the reason we get to have this weekend is because John Hart, the tournament director, has worked out a special deal where the disc golfers get this special treatment for like I don't even know what you want to call it, but thank you to John Hart for allowing this to be a part of our lives. And you can actually rent the castle here, and we're about to give you a quick glimpse of what the castle looks like. I don't even know how much it costs, but I know that my friends have done in the past. But this is like a legit castle. Like, what you call it? I don't even know. Ramparts, I think they're called. Ramparts and all. It's pretty cool. And of course, just a beautifully manicured lawn with a nice view. But now I am so excited to go catch up with all my New England homies. Obviously, I've been on the road all year, and even when I come home from the road, like, I don't get to see my friends that often. So just the fact that I'm able to chill out here for the weekend and catch up with a lot of people that I probably wouldn't run into otherwise at like Maple Hill or GMC, like I typically would catch up with the locals. But man, I'm just happy to be here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I feel like it was pretty different style today. Not a lot of focus on me, just a lot of focus on memories, friends throwing. But as always, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. And actually, I got a new tattoo today. I don't know if you noticed it, but it's still covered up. And I think we should reveal it right now for the viewers. So that's what we're gonna do to close out the outro to this video. But right now you have to comment below what you think my next tattoo should be, because right now I'm sticking with the Star Wars trend. But we're gonna reveal it for the vlog, Corey. because now that I'm done throwing, we're gonna show people what I got for a tattoo. Yes, sir. Look at that. The R2-D2 right on the sock tan line. So that way I can roll up my socks and have a little R2-D2's head poking out and looking. But another tattoo on the board. As always, like and subscribe. We'll see you next time. And eat your vegetables. Get some. What a shot.
Yeah,
Let's
on
go.
video.
Amazing.